Amy, transboundary plastic pollution is adversely impacting migratory species in freshwater as well as the terrestrial settings. How helpful is a global agreement advocating to action? And what are the top priorities we need to be looking at, in your opinion?
Thank you very much. As you might know, the core mandate for the Convention on Migratory Species is on the conservation of migratory species and their habitats, and on addressing the threats to species that we protect. Plastic pollution is a major threat to CMS species, not only marine, but also freshwater and terrestrial species, including fish, birds, and mammals. But CMS can't tackle the causes of plastic pollution. So therefore, we welcome the resolution to establish an international negotiating committee and see three key areas for them to address. First, the INC needs to address all plastic, not just plastic that ends up in the ocean, because not all plastic reaches the ocean. Yesterday, we launched the second of two reports related to freshwater and terrestrial environments in the Asia-Pacific region, and it confirms that plastic entanglement and ingestion is a major threat to numerous highly endangered species, including the Ganges River dolphin, the gharial, the Mekong giant catfish, and the Irrawaddy dolphin. And we have a few fact sheets about our work. Second, the INC needs to include a focus at the source of plastic pollution, recalling Amina Mohammed's words just now about the volume of plastic. We can't just look at alternatives, we have to look at how we actually eliminate plastics that really not just are single use, but have no use or very questionable use. What I would call wastes on arrival, that when you get them in your home, this goes in the garbage or in the recycling. There's no use. So the INC needs to go on beyond life cycle and look at trends of production and consider how to prevent such plastics from coming into the stream of commerce in the first place. As part of that, I think we need to look bigger at alternatives. Whatever happened to looking at provision of clean, safe drinking water as an alternative to bottles of plastic? Finally, we need significant increased research on the impacts of plastic pollution on land and freshwater species, including on human health. Such threats have been seriously understudied, just 13% of aquatic research on freshwater and a handful of studies on terrestrial environments. Thanks, it's a pleasure to join you, and I look forward to the work of the INC.
Thank you so much. Amy Fraenkel, Executive Secretary, CMS.